You are now tuned into TTB Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Win Wrestling Insider News, which is a new wrestling news show right here on the TTB Network YouTube channel. And this is the debut episode. So let's get into the top story. WWE has announced seemingly out of nowhere the release of Bray Wyatt, and wrestling fans all over the world are extremely upset with the missed opportunities that the WWE creative team could have come up with for the monster among men and his character. In fact, trending alongside Bray Wyatt yesterday was The Undertaker, because wrestling fans believe that if pushed in the right direction, Bray Wyatt could have been the next Undertaker. I mean, the opportunities for his character was limitless, and I agree. WWE most definitely dropped the ball with this one. However, I knew someone was going. The day before this, Vince McMahon, during his Q2 2021 earnings call, said that as far as talent is concerned, perhaps we can give AEW some more. So we knew someone was going. We just didn't know who or when or what. And we damn sure didn't expect it to be Bray Wyatt. Now, speaking of Bray Wyatt, the monster among men has cryptically spoken about his release. Now, I'm sure you all are aware that the WWE has a 90-day non-compete clause, so Bray Wyatt can't say too much. However, when a fan pointed out that Wyatt's final promo in the WWE, which took place during the Raw after WrestleMania, kind of foreshadowed his release, Bray responded with a huge red O, which is currently gaining lots of traction on Twitter. It also appears that Wyatt is teasing a new character. On his Instagram, he changed his bio to Cult of Windham coming soon. Hopefully we get more answers soon. We do know that before his release, Bray did take some time off for having alleged mental health reasons. And even though it's being said that he was let go for WWE budget cut reasons, the wrestlers in the WWE locker room do not believe any of that bullshit. All I know is that if AEW happens to really have their hands on Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, and now possibly Bray Wyatt, a huge shift could be on the horizon, especially if AEW uses all three of them correctly. Just mind-blowing times. In other news, according to Dave Meltzer, WWE Smackdown might be going to 3 hours. The outlook is that with AEW set to debut a new show on TNT called Rampage at 10 p.m., the goal is to cut into some of their viewership by having SmackDown have a third hour airing on FS1. I'm sure they would want a third hour on Fox, but they can't because at 10 p.m. on Fox, well, it's the nightly news coverage. So they would have no choice but to air the third hour on FS1. I think this is a terrible consideration, and I hope it doesn't happen. We all can see what the third hour has been doing to Monday Night Raw. Vince McMahon, please get it together over there. AEW Rampage debuts August 13th on TNT at 10 p.m. WWE Hall of Famer and one of the most hated heels in the business criticizes modern-day pro wrestling for having nothing to anticipate anymore. While speaking on Stories with Briscoe and Bradshaw, Di Biase said, "What I don't understand about the way business is today, there's nothing to anticipate." And he also went on to say that back in his day, you only saw the world champion about 4 times a year. Now, I do agree that with all of the leaks happening in this modern era, the element of surprise is pretty much gone. However, I don't think that the current wrestling fans would only want to see their champion 4 times a year. The WWE tried this stunt with Brock Lesnar, and the fans weren't too pleased at all. Well, folks, that is all the current news I have for you today, but make sure you subscribe to the TTB Network for your daily dose of wrestling news courtesy of this brand new show, Win Wrestling Insider News. Have a nice day. The beautiful people, the beautiful people, the beautiful people, the beautiful people. Something like that.